The game was not great, it has to be said. Got out hands diffed by Jway pretty heavily, who was on the rel. Flashed over as Alistair, attempting to body block him. The Vampire doesn't have the smite on it. Should just be secured and done. Gonna go into the jungle now. Maokai looking to potentially invade onto Krugs.
Jack, there are places where you can actually like go take a bath in like your favorite drink, by the way, like green tea or wine. You know, there are places that do that.
That feels very decadent. And then I don't know whether I want to smell like
Ult's
wine.
going on towards Monkey, who flashes and doesn't get away from it. The Q will land.
Oh boy, into that cosmic binding. Gonna find the damage. He is a dead tree.
Bad recall from Monkey, who thinks he's safe. Flashes, gets caught anyway, and now the game becomes... Keep your eyes out for that. Stray takes a bit of Hway poke.
Does have a nice hot chocolate to keep himself nice and topped up. Looking over the blast cone. Do they want to come and play? I think they possibly do. TP behind.
That's a teleport. Taeyun has no flash as well.
Oh no, that's unfortunate. Taeyun in danger. Glacial Fissure, Nature's Grasp. But Care's coming. Eat the Care Bear, Taeyun. Incinerated and disintegrated. Monkey with a twisted advance. Severing Bolt coming on through. The curves are called. Not the best ult angle. Forces Vampire to leave from under the turret. Care hit by the spiraling dispel. Looking to turn this around. Cube looking for an angle on in. Where is the Scion? Not here quite yet. World Ender pops. Scion comes charging on forward as an unstoppable force. Not the best angle, but does get to join the play regardless. Jachi, slowed down, severing Bolt. It's going to be okay.
Honestly, if that Jhin ult was better, FPX would be walking away with 2, maybe 3 kills. Jachi, you cannot angle it like that, especially when people are so close to you. They can get out of that angle pretty easily. They're still going to buy FPX the Dragon, most likely, in a magical journey. Hang on a second, there could be a smite contest. No, not quite. Magical Journey sees the team out safe. They will stick around the bot side of the map, and they will be able to take the first turret with the Caitlyn push.
Check. I thought Milky Way got it, but it went down to 14 HP. I don't
Look,
know if Smite got
sorry, yes, it did go down. I just saw Monkey with the red buff, and I was like, okay, does he still have it? He did end up getting, so apologies there. They did end up securing their own red buff, did FPX. They do lose the Dragon. They lose a couple of kills, which is...
Cool pro spots. Wave clashing 3 members. Cool. What does Cube have?
No. Yeah. They're playing around Fog of War here. Now, there could be a magical journey behind them. Now, he's still pretty safe, not gonna lie.
Oh, good start. The damage back up.
Oh, no,
he is that safe?
Oh, okay, Jesus Christ, no, he's not.
Jason burned.
Cares Annie once again, leaving us with a lot to be concerned about, sadly. WE will use the Herald and the kill onto the Care to make sure they can go in towards that mid lane without a contest.
He's gonna be too bothered about it. In fact, there he goes, picks him up. Gonna get some damage onto Vampire, actually. Gets him stunned up. Severing Bolt lands onto Jachi. The Nature's Grasp comes on through with the Magical Journey by time Sheer. This time doesn't take all the much damage. Milky Way now onto Monkey. Gets exhausted.
When's the next W coming up from Monkey? He might go on to Sheer now. Uses the ult to go unstoppable.
Nice.
No, doesn't have it available. Lost half his HP again. Sheer's frontlining duty, not being the most effective, but he does get out alive this time. Care on the flank, does have flash, does have ult, does have level 11.
Yeah, needs to get through those Caitlyn traps, though. Gets across, but is now a known quantity. Looking for that flank angle. Across they go with the Magical Journey. Sheer still got TP, so could theoretically back and rejoin.
Monkey could flash W. Why are you stood there?
Care gets the stun back. Remember, Monkey doesn't have his own summoners right now. Goes down. Body stolen. It's all too far. Karras has to flash away. Cube trying to find some value. Ult away from Milky Way. Is exhausted. Spiraling Despair on top of him. Doesn't quite kill. Needs to escape. Does so. Sheer flashing on out. Magical Journey from Jway. Gets him. No! Finally across the wall. Cube continuing to look for more. Flash on out. And WE can't secure the kills.
Well, we found out why Care was stood there. He can actually just one-shot Monkey. Did not expect that at all. The Merc Tread's really helping. Not in a great spot. They do have the flash Care Bear up again, though.
Try and look for it. Saplings and traps make this tricky. Good Tempered Fate stops the Dragon going on down. Nature's Grasp comes on through. Milky Way can't get it on in. I think this is just WE's for taking. Looking for the turnaround, though. Care Bear on 2. Turnaround assign. Goes on in with the unstoppable force. Vampire just about to life for a second or 2. Milky Way doesn't get the reset. Dies. Sheer now frontlining. Is about to die. They have to run away. They've run out of burst. And WE just stand and kill 2 and get the Dragon. Cube on the flank angle. Still got a bit of World End to work with. The stun available for Care. I think Cube's just gone too deep here. Gets a tease of Deathbringer's dance passive. Misses his stuns, though. Goes down all the while, though. It's buying time for the rest of his team to pick up the bot lane. So trades his life for the 2 of Jachi and Jway.
Jachi didn't flash for the immediate kill on Cube. Allows him to get another Deathbringer stance.
Very challenging position. I think WE also got themselves the Atakan after that.
Yes, they did, yes.
They get the double duty on that one. Milky Way at least helps pick up that
pushing in. Keep trying to force FPX down the front and straight of it. Marco ult comes out.
Nature's Grasp comes on through. Body block by Jway will self-cleanse that one.
Second ult over the wall. Care.
Jump into the backline on 3! Forces the cleanse flash. Turning around. Big on to the backline from Milky Way. Trying to get onto Karras. Gets a body, but gets feared, so can't steal it. Great from Karis. Care now being run at as Cubers come on forwards. The World Ender running, the move speed, the flash twist in advance. And Care goes down as well.
Milky Way misses his W and his kill combo, which allows the enemy team to reset the Baron itself.
Gonna have a bit of a fight going on here as Sheer now potentially in danger. Deadly Flourish comes on down. Nature's Grasp comes on in. They will get out with the Magical Journey.
They'll get them towards the dragon as well. Now, this does mean that there are no traps around here. Ked doesn't he's off vision, importantly. Finds out Cube. That's a bit of a problem.
Oh, dear.
I think he's a bit dead now. Cube has flash. That is a very dead Annie by my eyes.
Stun away. Actually, just managed to get on out.
Phase rush. I'm really judging these plays quite poorly here. Does mean that the ultimate's not down. It's going to be a smite fight.
Glacier Fissure comes on down. Should be able to secure it. It's done so. Magical Journey trying to get out. Does get Milky Way to safety for now, but the Brawn passive coming on through. How much more can they get done? Big knockup comes on through from Sion as he decimating smashes. Exhaust onto Q, who doesn't have that wall. And it gets across the wall. Sheer trying to body block. Curtains being called. I think Sheer will die to that spiraling despair. That's the name of that ultimate. Taeyun rooted up. Sheer's gonna have his zombie going forward, but it's feared away.
WE managed to find a good aggressive fight there. I'm surprised that they were able to find that through the Magical Journey. Thought typically following people through that journey leads to your
point available. Jway, Milky Way around, down to 5,000. I don't think they're getting in here anytime soon. That Baron is going to be WE's.
Yeah, so W will claim that.
At that point, the margins get narrower and narrower, and your window success get narrower and narrower, but the end result is you're still not getting the bodies to hop, and that's what FPX comp needed to do. And Taeyun should be able to hit turrets a lot this game, which didn't happen the last time we saw him with Caitlyn. This time around, he very much has. Hits very, very hard in this game.
WE crushing through a second inhibitor, so far up in gold, a 10,000 gold lead.
Monkey potentially in a spot of danger. They're going to get the Tempered Fate onto Taeyun. That prevents a lot of the DPS for a second, but they just don't have the follow-up.
Oh, they don't. FPX, they messed up too many early fights, and they are now 10,000 gold down. WE, real credit. Great frontline play. They've managed to stabilize after that first game.
Gonna try and open up the curtains. Not the best angle, again, it has to be said. Ace in the hole onto Jway, who does get taken down to about 20% HP. Ow. Vampire does eat a little bit of damage, but again, I don't think this Braum gives a damn. Nexus turret's under siege, one about to fall here. To the Baron Power. Minions care. Goes looking, can't find it. Taeyun flashing cleanses away at the very least. Vampire throws out a bit of a present. Milky Way on the other side tries to get a bit of damage. Going to get stunned up by Monkey, but can't really follow up that well. Sheer, though, hit by the Spiraling Despair, burns out. And Karis again on this way has been so deceptively annoying. Another fear onto the zombie. Bit of stun on the Cube, but they just don't have damage.
Milky Way can't get the resets. Flash forward from Chachi. They get one. Get the Caitlyn.
He's
feared again. Dies. Will not be able to pick up the body. And WE, on their 6th time of trying, will walk away with a series win, going 1-5 at the start of Split 3.
Oh, it's wonderful stuff. Karis has had so many great fears this game. And as it ends up, WE will reverse sweep in the...